morning! Mix it up a bit today. Hello and welcome to my daily blog of life on a beef and arable farm here in South Yorkshire. Just getting my car down the drive. Loads of beet to feed out. We just started feeding that last night. We got the bucket all working, and we've got a few things to do today. I've got fertilizer spreading to do and things like that, so stay tuned to see what we get up to. Hopefully nothing breaks down. Right, sounds of it, Andy's just getting started. So we'll get in here and jump on the TM and start feeding some cows. Already there's been a change of plan. My dad's on the TM. Jesus, straw's dusty this morning. Normally anywhere near that dusty, so it must be some, I don't know, some straw that got wet or something. I don't know. It's yeah, bad stuff. Some really, I suppose it could be really dried straw. It was very dry this last summer. Anyway, I'll not surmise anymore. I'm going to get on this fertiliser spreader, take it out of the shed so there's a bit more room. Get a couple of bags in it a little bit later, and we'll get what I didn't get done yesterday, done today. So I'm going to let Andy into the sheds, because a few of these we've got to open the gates to get in. Business. Morning, Andy.
Morning.
Oh. Dusty today, isn't it?
Very nice.
Terrible straw. Well, does you reckon this is the same? They're quite long pieces though, aren't they? Yeah. It's not like it's been smashed up by a rotary. Although it probably has. By a rotary I mean a rotary combine. Because if we bail behind combines that are not rotary in the straw walkers, they don't smash the straw up as much. And then there seems to be a bit less dust, or maybe it's because those with the I don't know, the bigger farmers and the round up it, and then it's really, really dry. I don't know. It's dusty. What we got here? Flash Ash is back in action.
Yeah, back.
Shooting season must have finished. I've locked poor Squishy on the bath. What's up, mate? Can't you not get out? Sorry? Hey, do you want to come out? Do you want to come out? You're scared of them cows, aren't you, mate? He's off. My dad's just feeding out a few of the last pens. So Andy's just putting in a bale of hay here. And then he'll release it. And I'll go and unwrap it. It's coffee time, and we're totally out of Joe Seal's mugs. We've all had us coffee now, and I'm going to get set off with the fertiliser spreader to get everywhere finished, hopefully. I'm not going to do it today, but we'll have a good go, get as much as we can done. So interesting spreading fert in here. Look what we've got happening. That's like a cherry picker that's on tracks. Cool in itself. A few diggers about. So they're replacing all the telegraph poles. Is that what you call them? All the power lines. I think that's an old one there. It looks old. And you can see their newer ones look like darker creosote. They're doing it all along this stretch. There's another cherry picker on tracks there. Yeah, they don't mess about, these guys, do they? Going down to the substation in the bottom. And the church, the concrete church of Goldthorpe. If that like line's all shut off while they do the work, or if it's like they work on it while it's live, you'd think they'd shut it off, wouldn't you? But I guess somebody will know. Let us know in the comments. Like, if they're replacing that now, will that line just be like completely shut off? So like, how's where that's taking electricity getting electric? Is there like a way around? I don't know. Lots of questions that I don't have the answers to. But yeah, it looks a pretty a big goings on. Anyway, so they've got all the poles that they've took down there by the looks of it. We're a bit close to that cherry picker. A lot of farmers' sheds up and down the country built on those telegraph poles that they took out. Some of ours as well, actually. Yeah, we've got some up. We've got I think 6 poles holding a roof up in one of the sheds. Yeah, just like used to be cheap to get hold of and stuff. So I wonder if that's where they'll be headed for next. Looks like we've got a few creatures in the field maybe doing this. What is it? Let us know in the comments. Is it some cattle? Have we had some cattle in and they've been doing cow poos, or you know, what could all them mounds be? Take it as a given that I know what it is, but maybe some people might not actually know. See, they're in lines. Thinking about what we can see in the distance. Must be a clear day today because you can see Emily TV mast right up there very, very easily. Right now I'm in a really funny shaped field. Has got a few patches in here that are wet, but on the whole it's quite dry really. Can get bad in here, so maybe we're getting it on at the right time. If we do get any wet weather, you can see in front up there, it's got a bit wet there. Right, I'm going because it might get wet here. So the patch of wheat that I'm in now at the side of this nature reserve, sorry about the wind if it's howling, is terrible really. It's been hit by the geese, I think, chewing it, eating it, and also it's been flooded out. You can see that, like, the slime just being that wet, it's flooded it. So the other side of the field's not quite as bad, and you know, it's still got something here, and hopefully with the urea on it we can get it boosted up and flying away. The geese haven't been, it's much thicker, same field. It's not been flooded here as well, so that helps. Got moles in here though as well. Maybe I need to learn how to set some mole traps. I think it's with this being maize the year before, like there'll be all the little maize seeds that Andy have ploughed under, like plenty for him to eat, I'm guessing. Just a wild guess, like they can thrive on it, I don't know. Looks like my dad's thinking about using the MX bucket as well as the KW to chop some beet. Okay. Like it's foot bath time for these guys. Well, this field is a bit of one of two halves. Down this end it's quite nice land. Up the far end where the hill is, there's some telegraph poles and stuff from there. It was all outcast mining, so it sort of stripped all the soil away and then took all the coal out and then backed it up, backfilled it all, tried to put the soil back on the top. It's never quite the same, it doesn't drain the same, it gets really wet, and that side's, yeah, it's suffered. This week we're putting really late. Like I said, that half of the field's not so bad, but we get here where it's had a lot of water and it looks terrible. Yeah, I don't know if to just rip it out and start again. There's patches like here where there's nothing grown at all. But as you can see, maybe, possibly, how wet it is. It's always going to be, that's what this feels like. It always does have wet patches. Yeah. Do we take it out? Do we leave it in? I don't know. Back in the yard now. I'm ready for my lunch, I tell you. Bacon sandwiches. Yes, please. So these fellas have all been through the foot bath. Just putting them all back now. Come on then. Big Mick slimmed down and he's got a bit of hair now. But he's got his table mat. So Mick has to have this one. He's very particular. So he'll not be happy. Oh, and that's his mug as well. He has to have a particular mug. No, I don't think you'll fit him in. Well, these fields are looking a bit better after dinner. Just ignore that bit. Don't know what happened there. Got a few of them kind of patches this year. I think it's where the drill's bunged up, or I've lifted it up and not put it down. I've never been as bad at it this year with regards to the drilling. Yeah, but that's how it goes. The one that claims to be perfect is lying. Let me tell you that right now, because there are so many opportunities to make mistakes, and we're all human. So yeah, them people, you know, no, I never get anything wrong when I'm drilling. Then they've either never done any or they're lying. So that's what I like to cling to anyway. You can't beat this for a view, can you? This is farming. You're in a tractor. You got countryside around. I mean, you could be working in there, and there's a lot of people working there. That's ASOS. Job, and it brings money in. Look at that building. Where's the windows? Everything's inside. I've known people who work there, and yeah, I'm glad I work here. On the outside, not on the inside. Yeah, I like my job. Because I've become over-reliant on technology, I drilled this without tram lines because I got GPS in my tractor. It's not working though, is it? So I've got to go back old school and stride it out across there to make sure I'm doing 24 metres wide. I need it to be there, and I need to be like here. I have been through once with the GPS. It's just hard to see where I've actually been, because I went in dry conditions and it's not really made much of a mark. Oh, it looks even worse on the camera. It looks like I had some blocked coulters in here. Oh, that's what I'm guessing anyway. But it's come quite well down here. It's one of them fields that either you get a really good crop or it floods. And it did flood, but it's obviously not flooded for long enough down here, which is good. Yeah, it's real good black soil and it does well. Right, anyway, I better concentrate now, so I'm not quite... Moles again! Look at this, molehills again. I'm telling you. See where it's flooded? Because that's the tide line there. So I'm out striding again, because there's no tram lines in here either. Fantastic! It's nice to be in a proper sized field now. I've been in like the little ones like these that are all like 2 hectares or whatever. This is 11, I think, hectares or 10 and a half, can't remember, somewhere around there. Wow, massive field for us. Nice to just go up and down for a bit rather than always be turning around. Lovely jubbly. So I'm totally empty. I'm going to head back to the farm, get a few more bags, then I can finish this block off, and I might start then at the side of the farm, do a bit there. I'd love to have a little bit of time to get the drone out, but whether or not that happens, I do not know. Probably shouldn't have said it about a drone, should I? Anyway, we will get it out at some point this year, and you can see me doing a bit of field work. Right, I've got a back loaded up, head back to the fields, and I have actually got my drone, but not sure. I might put the shots into tomorrow's video. It's getting into being a long one now, isn't it? So yeah, maybe look forward to it tomorrow. I'll do a little recap of today in drone shots business. I'll just stick this one clip of drone footage in, and there'll be more in tomorrow's video, so check it out. So right now I'm just picking the trailer up behind me, so otherwise I can't get into this field. It's not quite picked it up right. Right, that's it. Should pick it up now, and yeah, then I can get this field at the side of the farm done. So Andy and Ash are just doing the last few bits of feeding up. I've got the side of the farm to do. Side of the field, I was going to say. Side of the farm. His mixer. The feed mixer mention is a happy birthday to Alfie Larkworthy, who's 7 today. He's from Devon, Andy's country. Thank you very much for raising money for Yorkshire Air Ambulance. It's our little thing that we do. Try and raise some money as, I don't know, a community that watches these videos. I don't know what I'm trying to make it into here, but basically, yeah, These guys are brilliant, save people's lives. Let's try and raise as much money for them as we can. If you want to get your name on the mixer, links in description below. Business. Right, so I'm off around the side of the farm. Natural fertilizer. Loads of it. But we still have to put this stuff on because it needs that extra boost. You just can't get the yield without like the man-made fertilizers, so it doesn't make it as economic. So you still do have to use it if you want the yield, unless you're organic, but then you're not going to get the yield. And yeah, I don't think the world can really be fed by organic farming, but you know, some people might say I'm wrong. I don't think people think I've got strong views against organic farming, because I've not. Like, I think responsible farming, that's what we should be doing. Sometimes we need to use this stuff, man-made fertilizer. If we can use stuff that's in the cycle, like the muck and things like that, then that's even better. So yeah, that's not meant to be a dig at organic, but I suppose it could have sounded that way. Anyway, on to the next thing. Quite happy with how this barley's doing right now. Look at that, it's a good thick crop. Still got plenty of time to go wrong though, so I'll not hold my hopes up too much. Definitely best field on farm though. Of course, it's right next to the farm. It's like, get your jobs done and yeah, doesn't take no time. You're just back in your yard. Wish everything were like this. All interconnected, don't have to go on any roads. Fantastic. Right, so I'm in one of my long straight runs, which is nice and easy just to keep straight. So I thought I'd just say, if you have liked this video, remember to press the like button and subscribe if you've not already. And if you want the merchandise, joeseals.com. But it might get late, this video is what I'm doing now. I'm trying to end the video basically and just say thanks everyone for watching. Check out tomorrow's video. Hopefully I'll get a look at those drone shots this evening, try and put them together a little bit and stick them in a video so you can see a bit of from the sky what we're doing with the fertilizer spreader. Business! Right, thanks for watching guys, bye!